All right, folks, today we got a very special guest, no introduction needed, taking on Clay Guida at Fury 5 Pro Grappling. Please welcome Alex Bruce Leeroy Caceres. Alex, my man, what's going on?
Chilling, man. Just hanging out, getting ready, making some coffee.
Yeah, man. So we're 12 days out from the fight now, or the grappling event now. How you feeling? You excited?
Days? Yeah. I'm excited as I can be. It's fun. I know it's going to be fun, but it is grappling. So I know fights are a little bit more exciting.
Hey, man, I get very excited for the grappling events. I was at the last one, your last fight at 2300. Dude, it's such a great space. So like I said, you're taking on Clay Guida in the main event here. What are your thoughts on Clay as an opponent? Obviously, Hall of Famer, great UFC fighter. We saw him win last time at Fury Grappling. What are your thoughts on him?
I met him before. We hung out before up in Chicago and stuff. He's a cool guy, very, very nice guy. I know he's a strong wrestler, has a gas tank like no other. So that's always going to be the difficulty to deal with. He's going to definitely bring a big pressure game for sure. So I don't know. I think it's I also have lots of endurance and cardio, and I'm pretty sporadic when it comes to competing. So it should be a good mix, like a volatile mix of fireworks.
Yeah. Did you stay and watch his last fight at Fury?
No, I didn't.
No. So I don't know if you know, but he came out in the full wrestling singlet, man, just laid on top and arm triangled for the win. It was entertaining. He's a cool guy.
Yeah. And that's what I figured he's going to be looking for, that kind of stuff.
Some heavy top wrestling pressure, but that's why it's grappling. That's why you got that guard work, right?
Yeah.
So last time out at 2300, this is back in December of 2021, you silenced the hometown favorite. I don't know if he was a favorite, just the hometown hero, Eddie Torres. Yeah. So how did that feel to leave the place in crickets almost? Like, did you like the atmosphere of 2300?
Were they in crickets? Man, I don't know.
There were a lot of people rooting for Eddie, man. They were like, oh no, I was in the front row like, ooh, let's go. That's pretty awesome.
That's true. I guess so. It was fun. Honestly, it kind of came to win really fast. Weird thing, like maybe it's just like the nerves or stuff. Like, I mean, and it's still pretty nerve wracking, just like any other fight or any other event. But it was, the guy was strong. The guy was strong. And then I remember grappling him, and I remember kind of halfway through the first exchange, I'm like, I'm kind of tired. Am I tired? And then but I guess it was just the first win coming through and whatnot. Then I was like, oh wait, I'm grappling here. I know what to do here. And then it was fun though. It was fun. The guy was a tough guy. I knew he looked surprised in the face when he got me in the single, and he was lifting it up over his head. He's like, oh, he's not falling down yet. My coaches and my training partners hate that when I do that. They can't seem to take me down with a single leg. I got pretty good balance.
Yeah, man, good stuff. I mean, you've been doing it a long time, so I imagine you've learned plenty. For those who don't know, 2300 is a very intimate sort of arena. I had front row seats, man. I was literally probably 5 feet away from you guys grappling. It was awesome. No cage, just flat mat. Great spot for fans. Very intimate. So like I said, you're going up in the main event against Clay Guida.
Oh, we're the main?
Yeah, you're the main event, man. Big show.
All right. Yeah, it's nice.
You mentioned having met Clay before and whatnot, but what does it mean to have that main event spot against a Hall of Fame fighter like Clay Guida?
Man, if I'm going to be completely honest with you, I haven't really thought that far into it. I just know Clay, and I know we're going to wrestle each other. And to me, it's and I don't mean to downplay anything or anybody else's matches, but it's just not a big deal to me. It's just going to go out there and have fun.
Let me just ask you, how are you looking to rebound? Do you have any potential opponents or dates in mind? Anything you talking fights at all?
I'm trying to get onto any card. Honestly, I saw they have the Paris card coming up. I would like to jump on that one if they could put me on that. That'll be great. But whatever, as soon as I can get back in there again, not really thinking it's a bounce back or anything. I just felt, the fight didn't go my way, via judges. I felt like it should have went any other way, honestly. But I guess I was fighting a different fight than he was. And I don't know, shit happens that way. But I would like to, just get another fight. Honestly, if you know me, I don't really care too much about where I stand, or I mean, it is exciting, you know, to hear about it. Oh man, I won this many fights, but I just want to get back in there and do what I love to do the best. It helps calm me down and keep me leveled. So
Love it, man. And yeah, like we're just saying, last time out against Sadiq Yusuf, great fight. MMA judges are going to MMA judge, man. You know, that's not on you, but I'm excited to see you
yeah,
back in there too.
I was
So
kind of disappointed. Leg kicks.
yeah, man. Sorry, man. But like I say, you'll get back in there. I'm not worried about it. So this might be a very obvious question based off of your nickname, Bruce Leeroy.
Yes,
If
sir.
you had any dream MMA, combat, karate, any style fight with any current, retired, even fictional combat sports athlete of all time, who would that be?
I honestly, and I hear this question a lot,
Yeah.
and I do a lot of thinking about like certain things like that. I honestly don't have a desire to fight anybody. I don't. I can't put my finger on it. I can't put a name there. I can't be like, oh, I would like to fight this person. It doesn't excite me in that way. You know, it's more when I'm doing it. I'm more, if anything, fighting against myself. I'm meditating in motion. Like I'm not even there anymore. I'm like taking a back seat and I'm observing it happen. So I don't have a desire to fight anybody. I don't have a desire to compete against anybody. I don't have a desire to achieve anything. I just want to do it. You know, that's when I really have to ask the core basis of myself, everything that's within me. You know, there is no desire to be something other than myself or get something that's outside of myself. I think it's already all there, and no one can I feel like anybody, if they really were honest with themselves, there is no greater feeling than actually doing the action at the moment, not what you get afterwards, not what you're preparing before, not what you're thinking about before, after. In that moment, that fight, you know, that respect that you see fighters have at the end of the fight when they come up to each other and there's nothing but love there, like that's the greatest feeling right there in that moment. So that's what I try to achieve every time, and if I keep my sights on that, it's pretty easy to get there.
Yeah, man, that's a beautiful perspective. I love that. So right now you're sitting at 26 UFC fights behind your name. Do you intend to get to 30? It sounds like you do.
Oh yeah, I don't see myself stopping anytime soon. I haven't been counting, but let's keep going. Why not?
I count. That's our job, you know?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
So you just said that you'd love to get on that Paris card. That's only in 2 weeks. That'd be awesome. I'm all for that. I'll campaign all day. Do you have like a venue you haven't fought in, an arena somewhere in the world you haven't fought in that you really want to someday?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of places, man. I gotta, you know, I like to fight all over the world. I like to be Mr. International again.
Yeah.
Before this COVID thing happened, you know, I like to start traveling again. Definitely Brazil, Australia, anywhere in Europe. Abu Dhabi would be nice. Where else do they fight? You know, wherever else they fight, honestly,
All
send
over,
me
yeah.
over there. I'll do Japan again.
Where's your favorite place you fought so far?
So far, I think Japan was one of the best places. I fought there twice, but just because of the culture and the way they watch the fights, you know, you could hear a pin drop in the entire arena, and you got the arena packed like 40 to 60,000 people. So it's like how, you know, like, and you don't
Yeah.
hear a drop of noise until like something big happens, like oh, and they quiet down again. Just like you can tell they're intently watching. It's not just feeding into a carnalistic desire. You know, there's an honor system embedded in that culture. So I definitely did love fighting in Japan.
That's awesome, man. Pride never dies. You know what I'm saying? So we're getting towards the end here. If you have a few more minutes, I just want to kind of take it away from the fighting now and talk about Alex, the person. For those who don't follow you on Instagram or Twitter or whatever it be, just tell me about you yourself. Like, what are some of your interests, hobbies? I know you're a big Naruto guy. Like, tell me about Alex, the person.
Well, I'm pretty reclusive, you know. For the most part, I do go out sometimes, and I like to train mostly. That it's a lifestyle. So me, if I'm not getting better, I don't see progression in the day, or at least trying not to get better. I love music. I do love anime. I'm just trying to get back into it. I'm a big gamer, trying to set up this whole Twitch thing and see where that goes and whatnot. But I'm trying to get back into gardening. You know, I definitely let my backyard kind of
Yeah.
blow over a bit. But at the meantime, I'm just honestly running a business, just trying to keep the gym open and people training there.
Love it, man. Love it. So real quick, you mentioned anime. You checked out Primal by chance?
No, I have not.
Put it on
I
your
got to check it
list.
out.
It's
All
same
right.
guy who made Samurai Jack and Dexter's Lab back in the day, but dude, it's
Oh,
like
okay.
this new adult animation, so good. If you watch it, let me know. But I know you're not a big fight fan necessarily. Like I from my understanding, you don't watch a lot of fights. Is this correct?
Yeah, yeah. I don't watch any fights.
Even so, with that
If
being
my
said,
friends are fighting, if my friends are fighting and stuff like that,
sure,
I'll try and catch. I'll try and catch their fights, but still, I can't make any promises.
sure. So with that being said, you can totally tell me to buzz off too. Any thoughts on UFC 278 this weekend, Usman versus Edwards?
Um, I know Usman's really good. I haven't seen enough of Edwards to judge him at all on his fights. I haven't kept up with him at all. I only seen Usman because yeah, he's shown a lot. He's the champion. My brother fought him one time, so uh, that's one of the only reasons I know him. But other than that, yeah, I can't give you an opinion, a solid opinion on what the fights are going to turn out like.
All good, man.
Yeah.
I like the perspective that you don't watch fights. I think it's very interesting and unique. So I wanted to ask you about that. So before we get out of here, I do want to give you the chance. I just want to pass the mic over to you. Anything you want to say to your friends, family, fans, mic is yours.
Well, just keep your head in the moment. You know, we can't fix or change anything that's about to happen, and we can't fix or change anything that already happened. So just be here now, and that's all you have.
Love it, dude. Love it, dude. Alex, thank you so much, my man. Ladies and gentlemen, please tune in or buy your tickets for August 27th, Fury for Pro Grappling 5 at 2300 Arena in Philadelphia. Alex Bruce Leeroy Caceres is taking on Clay Guida in what is going to be as Alex said, a crazy wrestling match. Alex, thank you so much for your time, dude. Kick ass, all right?
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.